Well, what is up, you sexy mother hubbards? It's Monday afternoon. We've done the morning paper review. Now, this afternoon, various things are developing, aren't they? And it's a Monday, and everyone's feeling a little bit, down, crestfallen. Maybe, depending on what you got up to on the weekend, maybe you're having a bit of a, come down sort of phase. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be that bad, guys. We can have a look at the news stories again. We can get rid of that case of the Mondays. Let's get into it, shall we? So first up, I want to talk about this Evening Standard front page. It's Monday the 15th of April. The Evening Standard, responding to chaos in the Middle East, have, for one reason or another, for reasons best known to themselves, dear listeners, they've decided to go with this cartoon front page. And the headline is, "On the Brink. World holds its breath as United Nations chief calls for restraint." And we can't sort of over-egg how tumultuous, how volatile and provocative the situation over there is at the moment. Israel attacked an embassy, I think it was, a few weeks ago. Iran said that they would respond to that, and also the slaughter of innocent civilians in Gaza in due course. The US said, don't you dare, but they have done, or at least they tried to over the weekend with the drone bombing, and now Israel is saying, whoa, how dare you? So it's very much kind of, tit for tat kind of territory that we're in now. But what I love about this front page is that it's very serious business we're talking about. Everyone is incredibly frightened, for good reason. Will these events serve as the catalyst for the next world war? Will we even all still be here next week? Or will it spark a nuclear holocaust, the likes of which humanity has never seen and might never recover from? It's very serious business, but the Standard have decided to, the antidote for that severity, that seriousness, is to put a cartoon planet on the front. And you see the instability there in the Middle East? It's just like a little explosion. And then the planet, the Earth, is just going, oh, crumbs. Like it's just a flare-up. That the Earth is a bit embarrassed. Oh, I really wish that zit hadn't come up just before the wedding. And what I love about it is that the editor must have said to their graphic designer, to their journalists, they must have said, yeah, I know that there's a huge humanitarian element to this, and I know everyone's really, really scared. You are, I am, everyone is. But I think what we need to convey the message that, might lighten the mood a bit is a slightly boss-eyed cartoon planet Earth biting its lip, literally biting its lip. Oh, I mean, I bet all you lot out there who said the news was too depressing, I bet you all feel pretty stupid now, don't you? Also in the news this afternoon, this will cheer you right up. This is a real good news story for you. Loch Ness Monster. NASA urged to help as new search begins. Yeah. It says, NASA has been asked to help in a new search for the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Center has urged the space agency to lend its expertise in a fresh hunt for the legendary creature. And here's what I really love it. It's like the byline underneath it. It says, a new search will take place on the 90th anniversary of Sir Edward Mountain's expedition from the 30th May. So it's the 90th anniversary, okay? 90 years. And they still think that thing is down there and alive. Let's go get it. So not only is the anniversary of a guy, it sounds like a made-up name, doesn't it? Sir Edward Mountain. Like, you couldn't think up a better name than that. Really? An explorer called Sir Edward Mountain. Right, okay. Not only has he got a ridiculous name, but it was 90 years ago. Whatever it was that was down there then is gonna be dead. Drives me mad. It's like when you see interviews with people and like they lost a relative up Everest or like Amelia Earhart and they're like, we gotta bring her home. We gotta go up that mountain. We gotta bring him up. It's like, you understand he's not going to be alive, don't you? I lost my son up that mountain and I'm gonna bring him home. Like, I mean, he seems quite settled up there. So yeah, not only does the guy have a ridiculous name, not only was it 90 years ago, so the thing will be dead, but also, are there not more pressing matters NASA might be able to help us with? You know, we're on the precipice of a nuclear war, so the Evening Standard are prepping us for. Can we not have NASA focused on how to make the human race survive immense blasts of radiation? I think that should be the priority, probably. Can we not get NASA to find us another planet to all move to that has sufficient natural resources that we're not killing each other over them? That might be priority too, I think. And if neither one of those are the top priority, maybe they could help find Madeleine McCann. Maybe Maddie should sit just above the Loch Ness Monster. I mean, this thing's dead. It's been 90 years. Madeleine McCann is probably dead, but at least it's, she's not 95 years. You shouldn't totally give up. I mean, the really fucked up part about this is that give it a few years and Madeleine McCann hunts will be the tourist attraction that the Loch Ness Monster hunts are right now. You can guarantee that. I'll bet you right now, 100 quid, that give it a few years, there will be Madeleine McCann hunts. Tourist things that you pay money to go on. I promise you. And if you think that I'm lying, go hang out around Spitalfields in East London. There are Jack the Ripper tours. Imagine how you would feel if you were the victim of Jack the Ripper. You got hacked to death down an alleyway, and then to, go forward 70 odd years or however long ago it was. 100 years ago, was it? To be like, my grisly murder turns out to just be a tourist attraction. Wonderful. I thought maybe my death might serve as a warning to other ladies of the night, or some sort of forewarning about toxic masculinity and misogyny. But no, it's good to see that actually it's being used as material for out-of-work theatre students to sell tickets to bored American tourists. Wonderful. Right, guys, that's it. I gotta go.